What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me today. Hopefully you like the new intro I started with my videos. Tried to up the production value a little bit. Today, what do we got here? We got the new Puffco Plus portable dab pen, as well as the previous version that I did over a year ago. I think I did a little review on that. And normally I wasn't going to pick up the Puffco Plus. I'll get into why in a little bit. But I actually won this on a raffle when I went to the Canvas Expo.
What happened?
I won.
So thank you to Sweet Spot Dispensary for pulling my name out of the hat. Much appreciated. And so we get a free video review. Didn't cost us a thing. Unless you count the tickets to the Campus Expo, all the things I bought from the Campus Expo. Let's never mind that. Let's just get into it. So this is very similar to the Puffco Plus version 1.0. If I can get this open. Probably should have opened it before the video. But we're not about that. We don't do that. So this is the old one. And as you can see, the chamber is very dirty. Definitely need a new chamber, but these get like this very quickly. So I'll get into that in a second. Let me just, let's unbox this one. So a couple things. I actually haven't used this one yet. I kind of, because the chamber gets so dirty, I didn't want to buy a whole brand new one for the video. What's this? This is the directions. Kind of weird directions, right? It's very thin. But they're simple directions. Most of this is just different languages. And we'll get into using it. Hopefully I remembered all the little button clicks. And comes in this little plastic sleeve. Just take that off. I will say the one thing the original Puffco Plus has over the new one is I like the, I guess, presentation a little bit more personally. You know, because I like to display all my Canvas toys. And so I think this is just, it looks nicer, I think, and a better finish. This seems like something some executive would have, right? Instead of John, what's his name? John something in Mad Men. John Hamm. I forget what his character name is. But instead of like having whiskey at 11 o'clock, maybe you do a little dab in the morning. So that's just my personal preference. A lot of people I hear like the more black finish, but it's really a preference. So also the bottoms are a little bit different. This one's flat and this one's kind of enclave, indented. So those are just kind of, it's a little bit taller too, just very slightly. But all the, like if you have a chamber or a mouthpiece from the old Puffco Plus, it should be compatible. Right, so you could almost mix and match if you really wanted to. Screw that off, screw the old chamber on. There you go. So, I mean, maybe you can find a good deal on the old chambers. Maybe you don't care that it doesn't match up. That's just one of the options, one of the things I've discovered. And it also has this little rubber or silicone grip, which is helpful because the chamber will heat up. The Plus, the original Plus had a little sleeve, silicone sleeve to go over the chamber, but I lost that like week one. So it's nice that's kind of built in. And also the other thing I do like about the Puffco Plus that I don't see on other dab pens is this dab tool is built into the device, which is really nice. You don't have to deal with a separate dab tool trying to put it in there because it's a very small chamber, as you can see. And you don't want to overfill it because then it'll get in the holes, it'll leak into the internals, and good luck. I mean, it'll leak into the internals, I'd say, of the chamber, so you'll just ruin your chamber and have to buy a new one. And one of the reasons that I personally didn't like the original Puffco Plus was the chamber and the battery connections were iffy a lot of times. So I put a dab in, get ready to go, and there'd just be like a connection error. So I didn't even really bother getting a new chamber or really using this. It's just there. Like I said in my other videos, I use the bottom part as a battery for my hot knife. So we'll just set that aside for now while we get into the newer Puffco. And what else do you get? Behind this, you get a couple accessories. It's attached here. You get a charging cable, which you will need. And they give you a couple of Q-tips. Whoops. Which are nice. These pointy ones, like I just use regular ones on regular dabs, but these pointier ones would definitely be helpful with the small chamber of the Plus. And also you do get this, it's a proprietary charger, which I'm not really a fan of personally, but to each their own, because if you lose this, you have to either buy another one or the Plus is just e-waste at that point. So it's a proprietary charger. A lot of other just batteries, canvas accessories in general come with USB-C, which is a lot easier. You know, it's more universal. I got USB-C chargers for days. I'm guessing because it's a smaller, thinner battery, maybe just the USB port would not fit on there. What else? Yes. Also a feature is, let me unscrew it again. If you really wanted to, if all your 510, if you vape 510 carts and all your batteries are dead, this can double as a battery for 510 carts. Just like it's no frills, it's nothing special, just an overpriced battery at that point. But it's an option, it's something you can use with the Plus, so it's not just for dabbing. And what makes the chamber special, besides the fact that it gets dirty real quick, is it's a ceramic chamber. A lot of other vape devices at this size, like this is the Riot 710. A lot of them have this coil in the middle on the inside that heats up, and so this is just one coil. There's some chambers with 2 coils, 3 coils, maybe 4. But it can be annoying to clean with all your concentrates. You'll definitely waste some using this coil, in my opinion. I mean, I think you'll waste some with this too, but it's just really a preference of how you want to do your dabs, I suppose. So let's get into loading this up. Let me put it all, I'll leave that out. And this part comes out, it pulls right out, so it's easy to clean. I believe they call this the dart tool. And so let's open up some live rosin. This is GMO Perps live rosin. And get a little bit. Now this you definitely don't want to overfill. Like, you're not winning any awards by filling it up with like, this is 0.5 grams, so I doubt, yeah, you won't even fit all that in there. So we're just gonna do a little bitty dab. It just fits right in there. You don't have to like scrape it off the sides. In fact, you shouldn't do that. It just goes right in there. The dart will push down a little bit farther so it's nice and in there. See? And now we'll just heat up and let's start using this. So to turn it on, 5 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I believe there's 3 heat settings. To cycle through is 4 clicks. 1, 2, 3, 4. So blue's the lowest. 1, 2, 3, 4. Green's the medium. 1, 2, 3, 4. And white is the highest setting. I forget what voltages they are at. does it say here real quick? Just low temp, medium temp, high temp. So those are the temperatures. And I couldn't find anywhere for the battery size, but Google says it's about 500 milliamps. I believe a little bit over that. So it's not the biggest battery either. So definitely if you're going somewhere, if your whole point of this is to dab while you're out and about, maybe make sure it's supercharged all the way, or take the charging adapter with you. And it has, you can either hold the button down to start the heating process, or if it's 2 clicks, it auto heats with, I believe, a 12-second sesh mode, if you will. I believe that's what they call it. Online, some people prefer just the manual mode. Just press it down when you're ready to inhale and do it low and slow. Right, just little sips. Don't want to suck it up real hard. So let's just, for the sake of the video, do the auto heat. Heating up. Maybe we'll let auto heat and then do it manually. We'll try that. All right, so let's just hold it down. Not getting any vapor. I can taste it. It's melted. Maybe I didn't put enough. Maybe that, I don't know. Yeah. See, this is why I just don't like it. Maybe it just wasn't deep enough in there. Let's try it again, boys. Let's try it again. Let's put a little more on there. That's definitely a good size. That's definitely too much. Fuck it. Let's see. Now let's see what it looks like. Let's see. It's all kind of pushed up. All right, let's try this again. There we go. Holy Jesus. All right. Be mad at me in the comments. You suck at doing this. What are you doing making this video? God, you're such a noob. So yeah, this is, even with this silicone holder, this is getting real warm. So definitely be careful. Yeah, okay, and this is even pretty warm. So yeah, hold on. Let me keep going. There's nothing to it. Let's take a look. Can probably keep going. Okay, keep going until it's all done. No. Well, one more. All right. So real quick, let's say you're done dabbing. You definitely want to be cleaning this out. Don't want, and definitely either, right after you're done dabbing, so leftover concentrate's still warm. I have it on a low setting. Don't let it sit. It's not the worst in the world, but you'll definitely heat it up before, even if you're not going to dab, before you attempt to remove any of the concentrate from the chamber. All right, so let's clean this up for now. All right, so you just put that cotton swab in there and you spin it around. And it doesn't have to be perfectly clean, because like I said, these Puffco Pluses, the chamber, you're never going to have a white chamber ever again, not like with the Peak Pro or the Peak. Those chambers, I'm still rocking my original one, and it's almost looks brand new, especially at the bottom. So you see those little tiny holes? Good luck in those tiny corners. or edges. So, other things I don't like about the Puffco Plus is it's $90. My guess is that Puffco is originally gonna just discontinue this ever since the Pivot came out. This came out in summer of 2023, so about a year and a half ago. The Pivot came out recently, I think maybe less than 6 months ago. I forget the exact date. And the Pivot at 130 is another portable dab device. It's bigger than this, but I think you get a lot more functions, especially when at $90 for this. You know, for $40 more, I think it's definitely an upgrade. Granted, I personally haven't tried the Pivot. Maybe someday once I become a bazillionaire. But everyone on the YouTube swears by it. And I made this video. I looked. I'm like, how many? This is since this has been out for so long. I'm like, how many other reviews are there? You know, is it even worth it? But there weren't too many reviews on the Plus. I don't know if I'm doing it any favors with my review. I mean, let me know if you have the Plus, because I imagine this is for someone again who's out and about. Yeah, I carry your dabs with you. It's just, I don't know. I personally, for portable dabs, I go with the Terp Pen by Boundless. All right, it's the same size, similar looking. It's a lot cheaper. I believe it's $35 versus $90. And you don't have to worry about scooping dabs or anything. It's just another coil. I believe this is a quartz coil, single quartz coil. You just hold it up to your dabs and you vape or dab that way. Let's see if I can do one real quick. Yeah, it's just way easier to get some good clouds going and a lot simpler. So once you're done, you're just, boom, put it in your pocket and you're golden. So if you're starting out with dabs or even not, I mean, I still use this. It's just so easy to take a quick dab and move on with your day. But I would recommend, can't talk, recommend the Terp Pen over any dab pen, really. There's none I've personally come across that I've liked. But yeah, that's the Puffco Plus. I think I covered everything. I mean, probably not. Probably you get someone in the reviews or in the comments saying that I suck.
You suck, you jackass.
But that's fine. That's fine. I guess that's about it. Thank you for all the comments and the subscriptions. I'll leave a link if you are interested in picking this up. It's your world. I'm not going to judge you one way or another. I'm just giving my own personal opinions, anecdotes. I'll leave a link for Puffco's website. I don't have any affiliate links or discount codes or anything like that. So, I mean, at this point, hey, a thumbs up does a lot. For me personally, helps with the YouTube algorithm, helps more people find my channel, and that's always awesome. So, hey, let me know what your portable dab options look like. Do you have the Plus? Do you like it? Do you don't like it? Do I suck at using it? Maybe. And yeah, guys, we got some more videos coming out. But until then, I'll catch you later. Bye.